I made a 5-second decision, and you know what? I paid for that decision for the next 3 years. This happened in 2019. I was alone in a small flat in London. It was raining outside. In front of me was my laptop with the file open on the screen, and my hand was shaking. I knew it was wrong, but even knowing that, I clicked. My name is James, and today I will tell you a story that I have never told anyone before. I was from Pakistan. In my family, I was the only one who came to the UK for the first time. Everyone at home was proud of me, and my father used to say in the neighborhood, "My son is in London." That pride became my biggest weakness. I had a good job in a financial firm, and the salary was decent. My boss trusted me. But there were problems at home. My father's business was failing, my younger brother's fees, and my mother's treatment. Every month I sent money to Pakistan. Every month I kept less for myself. And every month I was breaking a little more. Then one day, at the office, my colleague told me something. "James, there is a client's data. Just a small adjustment. It's a 5-minute job, no one will notice." I refused. But that night, when I came home, my father called. "Son, the shop is about to close." The shame in his voice. I can still hear it. The next day, I went to the office and I said yes to my colleague. I opened the file, changed the numbers, and closed it. It only took 5 minutes. I thought that's it. It's over. I was so wrong. 3 weeks later, it was 9 in the morning. I was sitting at my desk with coffee in my hand. A message came from HR. "Meeting room 3 now." I went inside. My boss was there, HR was there, and a stranger. My file was on the table. My boss looked at me and said, "We trusted you, James." That's all he said, and I broke from the inside. That same day, I lost my job, and my work visa was cancelled. I had 28 days to leave the country. I walked out of that meeting room, stood in the elevator, then came outside. It was raining. I stood there, getting wet. I did not move, because inside I was already drenched. I came home, sat against the wall of my flat. I picked up my phone, looked at my father's number, but I did not call. What could I tell him? That the son he was proud of had done this. That night was the longest night of my life. I did not sleep at all. I just started at the ceiling, and one question kept repeating in my mind. What have I done? Coming back to Pakistan was the hardest thing in my life. My father came to pick me up at the airport. He hugged me, and he did not ask anything. That silence was heavier than any question. At home, everyone knew something had happened, but no one asked. People in the neighborhood would say, "Oh, you are back." I would smile and say, "Yes, I just came back." And inside I would die a little. For 6 months, I stayed in my room. I did not go out. I did not meet anyone. I kept thinking, everything is over. I am finished. And the most painful part, The colleague who gave me the ideas, nothing happened to him. He had already left the company, and I was the only one stuck. I was the only one who fell. After 6 months, it was 2 in the night. I was sitting on the rooftop. The sky was clear, and for the first time, I asked myself an honest question. Why did I do this? The answer came because of fear. Fear of disappointing my father, fear of looking like a failure, fear of not being enough. I did not make that mistake for money. I made that mistake because I was afraid. And a fearful person makes wrong decisions. That night I did one thing. I went to my room, took a paper and wrote, I made a mistake. Now what can I do? I did not write why it happened. I did not write who told me. I did not write what I lost. I only wrote, what next? The next morning, for the first time in 6 months, I woke up early. My eyes were swollen. My heart was heavy, but I got up. I started a small work, a very small freelance job. I worked on it with full honesty. Small clients, small income, but every penny was clean. And in that honesty, there was a strange peace. After 1 year, I started a small business. After 2 years, my father's shop reopened. After 3 years, I gave an interview in a company. And at the beginning, I told them, I made a mistake. Here is the full story. And they hired me. My boss said, a person who accepts his mistake does not repeat it. If you are listening to this today and you have a burden inside you, a mistake that keeps you awake at night, a shame you are hiding in your chest, then I want to tell you one thing. You are not your mistake. You are the person who is still standing despite that mistake, still breathing, still looking forward. The world will define you by the mistake you made, but Allah will define you by what you did after that mistake. Not everything broken is fixed like gold, but what gets fixed becomes stronger than before. That night in London, that rain, that shaking hand, that click. I wish I could take it all back, but if that had not happened, I would not be who I am today, and today I am proud of who I am. The mistake broke me, but rising again made me.